in the room, I'm going to pull the revolver out and like it's still hanging by my side. I'll just take the revolver and I'll put 2 more into the device and keep walking.
That startles her, and she cringes. And the device sparks 2 more times, and there's this bright arc of green electricity that shoots out across the room, and then it sputters and dies, and the whole thing just goes dark.
I'm gonna pick it up and start examining it as we walk out.
Okay. You and Ishiro would probably be really interested in this.
Yep.
Even if it is all shot up.
I'm going to just nonchalantly flick open the revolver and and just release the spent casings.
All right.
Stuff it back in. Stuff it there.
Yeah.
In the back
And
of my jacket.
you escort her out, and Kenji takes a drag of the cigarette and walks away, and that just leaves Maki and Akira.
I go with Cosmo. I follow him like step for step.
Cosmo, when you get down to the bottom of the building, there's a car waiting for you, and
of course
there's a guy, a goon. You can see his jacket's open, and the handle of the submachine gun is just slightly putting out, and he says, "Everything okay, boss?"
Is this the main goon?
Yeah.
The main goon.
What did I call him again?
I don't think we came up with a name. Let's call him Barry.
Shogo or Shiro or something.
No, it was
Barry.
I thought it was start with a. I'll come up with something.
It's
Anyway,
Barry. It changes from Barry to
Kubaz, or
Terry
is that your dad?
yeah,
to Larry.
Kubaz is the dad.
Kubaz
Okay.
is his dad.
Kubaz.
Genji.
Just call him Jerry, Terry, Larry, like they do in
Oh,
Parks
Genji.
and Rec.
I like
Nobody
Genji.
could never remember his name.
Yeah, we'll go to Genji.
Okay.
I'll be like, for the time being, Genji, it's fine. For the time being.
He raises an eyebrow at the 2 girls you're with, and says, "Do the young ladies need a ride?"
The glasses are still off, so I'll be like, yeah, of course. Did you happen to locate, Miss, what's your, Miss Kane?
You don't even remember her name. What is that?
Yeah. He says, Miss Satori is safely back at the shrine. There's a tail, or we tailed her there, and one of my men is currently standing by to make sure she's safe. She looked kind of distraught, boss.
Oh, she was. But let's go. We'll drop them off.
Might I recommend a floral bouquet?
You are much better at flower arranging than I. I'll leave it to you.
I'll make the arrangements. And then he opens the door for you and the girls.
Yeah, I'll sit down like across from them in the limo or the car, and then I'll put on my glasses and be like, so I need some addresses.
Shoko looks terrified to be sitting next to Maki and tries to like push herself as far.
Oh, I do
as
leave
possible.
Kenji's ass just there.
Yeah, I figure.
Yeah.
That's fine. I have a backup skateboard.
Are you
Always.
Are you taking Akira with you?
They got one of those fancy hoverboards.
No, I'm assuming Akira stayed, unless you want to come, Terry. I thought Akira stayed behind to pick up the stuff without my knowledge.
I mean, I picked it up. I don't care if you saw.
Oh, okay, yeah, then you can ride with us.
Alright.
You're all my classmates.
You're all girls, and the guys gotta walk.
I really don't associate. I'm trying to prove to myself that I'm not gay too at this point.
She presented a really convincing case.
Right.
It's so hard to resist. I know.
Also, Cosmo.
Do all of you know Cosmo has like a folded up picture of a Bishonen in his vest pocket?
He took a few of the pictures off of the wall to keep.
Right, but he mostly though he doesn't really associate with the low life kind of criminal that Kenji is or will become. You know, as a upstanding Yakuza member, he don't give a shit about hooligans.
Why am I a criminal?
You're a delinquent.
Oh, you're a delinquent. You're well on your way.
That's a stereotype.
You're the one that's perpetuating it.
By smoking cigarettes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where it starts in Japan. Let's be honest here.
All downhill from there, man.
Cigarettes are the gateway
Nicotine is a
drug.
gateway
It's a
drug
gateway
to,
drug.
to
The life of crime. and
graffiti. Alright. So yeah, you drop off the girls at their respective places that they stay. And in scene.
We're gonna drop off. We're gonna drop off the redhead last.
Oh, my address is totally a church.
Okay. Yeah, you drop off Maki at a church. You drop off Akira at the apartment that she lives in by herself, which is weird. And then you take Shoko to her parents' house. Are you gonna say anything to her before?
Oh yeah.
She
When
leaves?
we're alone, I'm going to lean over, elbows on knees, hands kind of like perched together, my chin on top of them. So I'll look at her and go, so please tell me what's going on.
Who do you say this to?
This is the Shoko, and after everybody's left, and Shoko explains it to you that when she touched the object that had fallen from the sky, she was transported 50 years into the future, and apparently you were dead, and your son had risen as a demon prince and enslaved Japan, using a mixture of demonic magic and technology stolen from a conquered Aegis corporation. And the future is a hellscape dominated by by demons and demon kin with sci-fi augmented technology.
Cyber demons.
In the grim future of 2050, there is only war. Okay.
And Kenji and Ishiro and a few others were like the last bastion of humanity's hope, because they've managed to mix human magic and technology, just like the demons managed to mix demonic magic and technology. And they were fighting a losing guerrilla war against your son, the Demon Prince. But the biggest kick in the nuts to you is that in the future, Kane dies as well.
Well, that's unfortunate. You know how I died?
She says, she coughs and says the details were never really made public.
He'll know it. He'll take the hint for what it is. He'll go, well, if I know anything about time travel from the manga and the movies I've seen, just knowing about it has completely changed things, right?
She says, I had hoped that it would work like that, but the way I understand it, I'm kind of new to it too, but the way I understand it is that you have to have a really, really, really big event to jump timelines, or else reality finds a way to put it back on track.
Okay. Well,
No, absolutely, that makes sense. Yeah, I totally got it.
that makes sense. Look at him and be like, so big event, huh?
Yeah, like something about your entire life changed.
All right. He'll
Radically.
go. So what he'll do is he'll take off the glasses and get kind of a crazy-eyed look in his face, and just pull out the revolver and hold it up to his head. So like this, right?
I don't
And
understand
her
what's
eyes go
happening right
wide,
now.
and she's like, "No, wait!"
Why is this a thing that's happening right now?
On second thought, she's
Maybe
like,
a
no, I
small
meant the
event,
life.
like a paper cut. I don't know.
Yeah, like suddenly eating your sandwiches without toast or without crust, like.
Yeah.
You don't seem to be very committed to this whole saving the world thing.
I just don't want to see anybody else die.
Huh.
I lost a friend in the future too.
Well, you're back now, so they're not lost, are they?
No, but they will be. I just want I came up with that what I thought was a plan where nobody had to die in order for the future to change.
That was your plan.
Yeah, and also because my one true pair is you and Kenji.
We are the one true, the OTP.
I
the
write
only.
Yeah, and she looks like she like blushes and looks really embarrassed. I wrote a lot of fan fiction back in high school.
Rare
Aren't you
pair.
still in high school?
Rare pair OTP.
Technically, yeah. It's been a while though.
How long has she been gone? I thought she was gone for like a day and a half.
You have no idea how much time she spent in the future.
She's still the same age, though, right?
More or less. Couldn't be more than a year or two.
She could be a mutant.
How long were you gone?
She says it's kind of fuzzy. So many jumps. It's really time seems different to me now.
Well, here's what we're going to do. You're going to continue to advise me so we don't make any, untoward mistakes. Does that work for you? You can be my personal assistant.
That sounds good. I guess.
Okay, your first job as your personal assistant, and we're going at this point, the car's going to drive up to the shrine, is apologize to Kane. And then we're going to shove her out the car and say, good luck, and just leave.
And she's just like completely red-faced and like looks to the shrine and looks back at you as you're driving away. And then the credits roll.
I like it. Good show.
Yeah.
Fun.
Cosmo, you pervert!
I love playing the split personality shit. This is great. Makes me happy.
So yeah,
what the
that's
heck?
the end of my episode.
Cool.
I'll run the
Somebody
next one.
Somebody can take the next one.
I got
Okay.
the next one.
Alright.
I got it.
Alright, so we're shooting for next Sunday?
You can try for it.
Maybe next Sunday.